A shocking true crime story. Some crimes are so horrifying, so unthinkable, that they shake society to its core. This is the story of David Fuller, a man who not only took lives but desecrated death itself. His crimes remained hidden for decades, but when the truth finally emerged, it revealed a level of depravity beyond comprehension. It all began in 1987 in the quiet town of Tunbridge Wells, England. Two young women, Wendy Nell and Caroline Pierce, were brutally murdered months apart. Their killer left no obvious clues, no fingerprints, no witnesses. The case went cold, and for over 3 decades their families were left with unanswered questions.
Morning. David, it's the police. Hello. We need to come and speak to you.
Oh, yes.
You here alone?
No.
She's asleep, is she?
Well, let's just get out of it.
There's a few. David, if you listen to what I'm going to say,
Yes.
just we're from Kent Police and we're investigating the murders of Wendy Nell and Caroline Pierce in 1987. Okay? As part of that investigation, you've been linked as a suspect, both geographically and forensically. Okay, if you listen to what my colleague's going to say to you.
All right, David, you're under arrest on suspicion of the murders of Wendy Nell and Caroline Pierce in 1987. Do you understand?
Yes.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You are being arrested to secure and preserve evidence by means of questioning, so we can conduct searches, so forensic samples can be obtained, and to prevent your disappearance.
A hidden horror unveiled. Then, after 33 years, DNA technology finally caught up with the man responsible. In 2020, police arrested David Fuller, a 67-year-old hospital electrician. What they found in his home was beyond anything they had imagined. Fuller had not only taken the lives of Wendy and Caroline, but he had also committed atrocities against the dead. He had used his access as a hospital worker to violate the corpses of at least 102 women and girls in mortuaries over a span of 12 years. Among his victims was a 9-year-old girl, a woman over 100 years old, and countless others who had no way to defend themselves. He filmed his crimes, hiding the footage in his home, as if he would never be caught. Justice, but no closure. As families faced him in court, their pain was immeasurable. The mother of one of his victims, just 9 years old, stood before him and said, "You raped my baby." She couldn't say no, but she would have. The court handed Fuller 2 whole life sentences, ensuring he will die behind bars. But for the victims' families, there will never be true justice. No sentence can undo the horror he inflicted. How did this happen? How was a man like David Fuller able to commit these crimes for so long? How did no one notice? An independent inquiry is now investigating how he remained undetected. But one thing is certain. This case will forever haunt the families, the hospital system, and the nation. Kindly subscribe, like, and share for the next episode.